Hello, boys and girls, this is Undershield, of course, and welcome back to some more Battlefield 4. I'm working right now on an engineer/carbine review video, trying them out and stuff, but I thought I would give you guys at least one video before that, because I think it's gonna be maybe 5-6 work hours at least more, and that's gonna leave us with earliest Monday night. I'm gonna be able to upload that. So until then, I thought you guys would like to see some more sniper gameplay. You seem to like the SRR 61, maybe? I don't remember the name of it actually. But some M98B. This was one of my favorite snipers in Battlefield 3, and I gotta say I enjoy the SRR 61 more than the M98B, to be honest. It feels like it chambers another round quicker, and it feels like it becomes accurate again quicker, because the bolt action isn't as clunky. It's kind of like the bolt action is smoother on the SRR 96 or SRR 61, I mean, of course. Oh man, it's so hard to remember all of these damn gun names. I mean, like, honestly, especially the guns I've never played before with or heard about before. I think it's called the Intervention, the SRR 61, at least in Call of Duty, and because I'm pretty sure I've seen some gameplay clips from Tape's Top 5 with it. It sounds a little bit like that gun as well, of course a little bit better. No offense, Call of Duty, I like you, but you don't have the same awesome sound as Battlefield. I mean, you can really tell that in Battlefield 4. They've spent a shit ton of money recording all of the gun sounds. I mean, guns sounds different wherever you shoot them. If I shoot them in the open, they sound one way. If I shoot them in a shack, it sounds one way. If I shoot them in a bunker, another way. I mean, like, it's freaking crazy. And different in like a forest compared to like open area as well. I mean, like, God, I don't know how much time and effort it must have gone into just coding the sound for Battlefield 4, but damn, I mean, everything. So, everyone knows about all of the issues the game have had the last couple of days, basically from the release. Level Cap even made a huge-ass video about it. I made a video talking about it, I think, a couple of days earlier, but it really caught wind when Level Cap did it. Because honestly now, like, Level Cap is a much bigger Battlefield uploader than me. His channel has been more about FPS games only, and mostly Battlefield, so I'm not surprised that people didn't like mention it too much on the Reddit and stuff when I was talking about it, but when he mentioned it, like, it gets 600 fucking votes up. I wish I got that many votes up, god damn it. But Level Cap deserves it. He makes really nice videos, actually. I enjoy watching a lot of his videos when I have the time, that is, because sadly, as a YouTuber, you don't have time to watch all of your favorite YouTubers that much. It's maybe 1 or 2 videos a month. That's about it. But yeah, there's been a lot of talk about this, and of course DICE is already working on it. They were already working on these issues and were well aware of the issues when I was talking about it, but basically what mine and Level Cap's video is, it's not really to make DICE aware of it. I mean, DICE is not filled with morons. DICE is filled with excellent game designers. I'm guessing here that EA was kind of pushing them to release on the right date, because honestly, if DICE could have chosen themselves, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't have released the game until like maybe a month later or 2 months later. But they're working hard and they're well aware of the issues, so the server crashes and the game crashes are going to be fixed, and don't worry, I have them a lot too. That's one of the things that makes it hard to make videos, because when you do get around like this one, for example, the server usually crashes or your game usually crashes. And I understand that people get pissed off and frustrated about this, especially when they paid full price for the game, some even 69 bucks like myself, to get the digital deluxe edition. But I mean, like, personally, I'm so used to buying these kinds of games, and I know DICE. I know how they think, and I know how they have to work. EA gives them a lot of creative freedom. A lot of other EA studios don't get any freedom at all. DICE gets basically 100% freedom, so they can basically make the best game ever. But the thing is that EA still want to keep them to release dates and similar. If DICE could, like I said, decide, they probably would have released it around when Call of Duty Ghost releases, because the game would have been finished then and like tested enough and that kind of stuff, and you wouldn't have to deal with these kinds of issues simply. But again, they're going to fix it, so don't worry guys, you're not the only one having issues. It's not your PC's fault, it's not your server's fault if you're a server host. Of course some servers are crappy, it's always like that when anybody can rent a server basically and have a server, but most servers crash because of the game and not because of the server itself, so it's gonna be fixed. Also something that has been discussed a little bit, I saw Lockheed, I think his name is, on the Battlefield Red. That's not a guy I watch usually, but I watched his video about the sniping being broken, and nope, it's not broken. It's not broken at all, guys. It's basically a little bit of a bug when you have the straight pull bolt. You can zoom in, you can always be zoomed in, so you can basically shoot the second a new round is chambered, and on most of the guns it looks like your guy has kind of like chambered the round and is ready to shoot, and he is ready to shoot, but he's not 100% accurate, so you have to wait like half a second longer, and that's something you have to kind of learn. This might be a design decision from the DICE people, or it might just be a simple bug that yeah, straight pull bolt makes it quicker for you to zoom in, since you can always be zoomed in, so you can shoot quicker than you're supposed to, and that might be the issue, because I haven't really run into the issue at all when I have been using sniper rifles without the straight pull bolt. But honestly, it's worth having a straight pull bolt. I mean, even if you miss a couple of shots sometimes, like I did here. Look at that guy. I shot him straight in the face, but I still missed. And that's because I shot too early. Like, the second he finished pulling the bolt, but the dude really has to, like, calm the fuck down and, like, take half a second to aim. And trust me, it's like that in real life too, and half a second here isn't a big deal. However, something I personally have a big deal with is the Rex. You guys know the MP443 Rex, I think that's the name of it. It's the Magnum lookalike revolver, and I don't know what DICE were thinking here, but they made it double action. Double action, it's actually double action in real life as well. You have to pull the trigger to pull the striker back, and then pull it back even more for the striker to fall down into the gun and hit the round or the primer on the round, so it fires. But the problem with this is, of course, that it takes half a second after you hit the mouse button before the gun actually fires, and that's like having like freaking 500 ping. I mean, it's really hard to shoot people like by clicking the mouse button and then wait half a second before you actually get to fire, and it's so damn slow. I mean, I've seen some people on the Reddit saying like, hey, but it's supposed to be like that. That's normal. That's like how it's supposed to be. I don't think so at all. I mean, like, sure, it does like I think 60 damage per round, the T-Rex, but or the T-Rex. I just like to call it the T-Rex. The T-Rex. I don't honestly know why I do call it that, but let's just call it for that for now, or the Rex. It used to be a great pistol. Same thing with the Magnum. I have not unlocked the Magnum yet. It's probably gonna take me another week because it's really hard to unlock the sidearms, to be honest. Even though I'm using the shorty now and getting like maybe 20% of my kills every round with the shorty shotgun, shorty 12 gauge shotgun, because it's just awesome, especially with the attachment that makes it more narrow in the end, so the buckshot kind of gets pulled together. It basically get a little bit more range out of it, since you can't have slug in it or flechettes, you can only have buckshots in it, no special ammo. But that's a great fun little sidearm, as I said in the SRR61 video. Yeah, look at that. Oh, it's so nice. Definitely a nice finishing weapon as a sniper as well, because if you hit upper body and he has like 1 health left, even if it's 20-30 meters away and you just hit with a couple of pellets, the motherfucker's gonna go down and die. And even at long range, as you can see, that guy with full health dies with 2 rounds. So the shorty is definitely a good gun to look for or look at when you're gonna pick a sidearm, when you actually have it unlocked, especially when you have a few of the attachments unlocked to it. But yeah, So you guys have filled in a little bit here what's going on. I have no clue though. However, with the T-Rex, I never got a response from DICE about that. Hopefully that's something they're gonna look at too, but I'm guessing that's gonna take a while, even if it is supposed to be fixed. I don't even know if it's supposed to be fixed. They might wanna have it like that, I don't know, but I definitely hope you can like unlock, I don't know, single pull or whatever you call, single trigger or whatever for the Magnum at least, or something like that, because I love the Magnum and I want to use it. Anyways, as usual, thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.